Hi everybody. This video is going to be going over the cloud computing assignments within Unit 1. Now, most of the time I am not going to do separate videos for assignments. The instructions should be enough. But in this particular case, it's a short week and you're just getting your feet wet in the class, so I kind of wanted to give you a little bit of help with this assignment. So first, what we're going to be doing, as the instructions indicate, is going to email. So we've got, okay, there's my email, which is going to be very similar to yours, except for the actual inbox and such. But you're going to be going to the app launcher in the upper left-hand corner and selecting OneDrive. Now, OneDrive is going to give you the ability to have portable storage for your documents. And that's actually really big. You don't have to worry about having a USB drive or some other device going from place to place. You can just log in and get it OneDrive wherever you are. So we're going to create some new folders. And folders are ways to separate your documents into like things. So, for example, I might be using OneDrive for work. I might be using it for my classes, for entertainment, for pictures, whatever. But the whole point is we want to segment each of those areas out into their own thing. And so for that reason, we would create a folder. So I'm going to go to New, Folder, okay. And I'm going to type in CSCC classes. Okay, so it's not enough to just have a big folder like that, a broad folder. You also want to separate into different categories all of your different classes. You wouldn't want all of your assignments getting mixed up together. So for that reason, we're going to create what's known as a subfolder. And I wouldn't just go ahead and create new folder here. I need to get into this folder, so my subfolder is within this folder. Okay, so I've got CSCC classes. Go to New, Folder, and I'm going to type in CSCI 1101 underscore, and I'm going to put my last name in. You should put your last name in, not, whoops, not my name. Okay, we'll create that folder. Now, think about this. You want to separate your courses, but you also want to separate by unit, because we don't want a bunch of things that you're doing later to get mixed up with all of your other work. So for that reason, you're going to be creating unit folders. Now, I'm just going to do 2 here. You're going to be doing 16 because we have 16 units in this class. So you're going to create 16 unit folders. Again, the unit folders need to be within this subfolder, not the main folder. Okay? So I want to go ahead and click on this and then create the unit folders. All right, so New Folder, Unit 1. Well, this is a choice. You can choose to have a space between your unit and your number, but you should be consistent. I think I don't want a space, so I'm going to just have it Unit 1 and create it. And then I should be consistent with the other unit folders I create as well, or they're not going to be in the right order. So New Folder, and I'm going to say Unit 2, create. Okay, so I've got my Unit 1 and Unit 2, and you're going to have Units 1 through 16. Once you have that, you're going to take a copy of this, a picture if you will, by using a tool called Snippet. So Snippet, and I think we're down to this point about step 5 here, using the snipping tool. So I'm using Windows, so I'm going to use the snipping tool. If you're using a Mac, you can use the grab utility, and the tutorial is here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do a search. Well, you can't see that because my recording screen isn't that big. I'm going to expand that a little bit, hopefully. Hopefully you can see this. I'm with the spyglass, I'm going to do a search, and I'm going to type snipping tool. Okay, and it's right there. Okay, snipping tool. And it wants to know what kind of snip I want to do. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and for my mode, I'm going to let it be a rectangular snip, and I am going to drag my cursor around the area that I want to snip. So this isn't what I want to snip, right? So I need to go back I'm having an issue because I'm also using a recording device, so that's causing me a little bit of havoc. Okay, I'm going to try this again. I've got the screen that I want to capture, so we'll do a new, okay, mode. I'm going to choose full screen snip, so it's going to capture that entire screen. I'm going to go to File, Save As. Now I need to save it to my computer first, and then I can upload it to OneDrive. So I'm going to choose Documents, and so yours is going to be totally different. Wherever you're saving things, that's fine. I'm going to save mine in CSCI 1101, and I'm going to call it not just capture. I want it to be specific names so I can find it again. And so this assignment was OneDrive. I'll call it OneDrive Capture, so I can find it. The type of file is Portable Network Graphic File, PNG. We're going to leave it at that and save it. Okay, so I've saved this. So now what I want to be able to do is go back. I'm going to close the snipping tool. Okay, and I am going to go back and upload from my computer. Before I do that, I need to make sure I'm in the right unit. So Unit 1 actually is where that file is going to be saved. So I'm going to choose Unit 1. And now I'm going to choose Upload File. Okay, and it's going to go to, okay, my documents, CSCI 1101. Again, wherever you saved yours is where yours is going to be. And I remember the file name was OneDrive Capture. Okay. So OneDrive Capture is now in my Unit 1 folder, so I know exactly where that is. Now, there are a few more things that you have to do with this. You're going to create a Word document within your OneDrive. So OneDrive, and you're going to create new. We're in Unit 1. It's important to remember where you are. Word document. Okay, I need to do that again because I had a virus thing that protected it. Okay, new Word document. Okay, so I'm going to create a Word document. It gives you the parameters for that document. I'm not going to go over everything, but just to show you this, you're creating, answering some questions and just writing a little bit of a bio. And it says name the file, last name, bio. Well, again, it should be your last name. So you're going to do that. So I could write here, okay, so I'm just going to say this is my bio. You're going to have a lot more to it. Not a lot more, but it's not that big of a deal. But a few more things to write. And file, save as. Okay, and I'm going to call it Bio Fogel, or Fogel Bio, however you want to put that. Okay, and remember the location, it's in the Unit 1 folder. So if you're not here, you need to be here. So you should have two things in the Unit 1 folder by the time you're done. You should have this bio, okay, and you should also have, let's go to OneDrive, and I didn't want this document to be in there. I must have hit something, so I'm just going to delete that. Okay. So when you're done, you should have your bio and you should have your capture. Okay. So last, you're going to be sharing this OneDrive location with me so I can grade it. So you're going to share. Okay, and you're going to choose copy link. Okay, so you copy that and you're going to be sending me that link as part of your assignment. So in our classroom, right, our classroom, you're going to go to Unit 1. Now you have other things to do in Unit 1 also, don't forget. You've got the reading, but also you have the Blackboard orientation to do, so you can upload the Blackboard certificate. And you have to set up register your My IT Lab. And then here is the cloud computing assignment. So here are the instructions that you saw me have. The cloud computing assignment, you click. And all you're going to do is, there's actually no files to attach. You're just going to go ahead and, in the comments is fine, just Control V or right click. Control V as in Victor is a good way to paste. Okay, so there is my SharePoint, and I submit that. I'll say okay. Okay, now for me it's going to say not saved because I'm not a student, so I don't actually have any place to save this. But that is where you're going to be saving. Let me see if it's different if I write submission. No, it still doesn't like it. So I think it's showing me that because I'm not a student, but that's where you would paste yours. And then I should be able to click that link. Let's go ahead and see that. Let me go to a Google page, and I'll just go ahead and put that URL for my link, Control V, hit enter. Okay. And it's taking me to OneDrive. Okay, and it took me to Unit 1. Okay, so this is what I should be able to see of yours for you to get full credit, as well as you have to do the other things indicated in the assignment. Okay, good luck.